Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome back. My name is Trish and you're very welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to do 20 weight loss exercises and we are going to trim and tone at home. Okay, let's get going. So step touching, crisscrossing those arms. You can bring it up higher if you want to. Okay, just getting the body nice and warm. If you find bringing the arms above your head is just too challenging in a warm-up, or you just have shoulder problems, keep them down low in front of your body. Now we can get our heart rates up a little bit quicker, a little bit higher if we can bring the arms above the head. Great. So today is a no repeat workout. It's another 20-minute workout because I've been getting a lot of requests from people to do shorter workouts. I know some people do like to get in a workout before they actually go out to work for the day, or they're feeling a little fatigued in the evening but they'd still like to get a little bit of training in. So these are for you. I hope they will also work for other people as well. You can always repeat it twice if you want to as well. Always remember that. Good. Reach above your head and all the way down. Now if you're liking the video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. We are doing so well with the thumbs up. They are increasing all the time and I am so grateful. If we can get up a little bit closer to maybe 70 or 80 thumbs up regularly on each video, the YouTube algorithm will notice the channel a little bit more and push us out to more ladies like yourself. So don't forget to press that thumbs up button if you're liking the workouts on the channel. And thank you in advance. Okay, let's just leave out the arms now. We're going to double up these legs in 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Over we go. Same move, just doing it twice. Get those arms back in ball there, some hammer curls. Good. Now I'm going to use a selection of weights today. So if you have a few different varieties of weights, have them handy. Okay, and also I'm just going to point out a few moves that are coming up that I haven't done before and they may be new to you as well. So the first one I'm going to talk about is, I have weight plates here. They're just two very light plates, okay, for lifting weights or for adding to bars, but I'm going to just use them to put my heels on them, and it's called an elevated squat. Okay, and it's great for anyone who has tight ankles, and I do, and it really helps me to get a little bit deeper into a squat, and it might work for you too. So I just said I'd bring that in today. I haven't shown you that one before, so that's one I want to show you. Another is the dumbbell drag. I'm going to show it to your body weight at the moment. You can do it body weight, or you can add a weight if you want to. Just be careful that you've good upper body strength if you're going to add the weight. Now, if you can't go down to the floor, I'll also show you an alternative on the chair or a bed or a couch that you can do just to build up shoulder strength. Let's change up this move. Now, oh yeah, and then the usual plank knee tucks. Either on a chair or make your way down to the floor, or even a coffee table if you want to make it more intense. Good. Okay. Let me show you the plank knee tucks. Keep going with that move, this move here. Stretch out those shoulders, and I'll show you the plank knee tuck. So you're just supporting your weight on the chair. Step back from the chair, drive your knee in, engage your core as always for 2, and then 2 slow mountain climbers. Now you can make it harder. Go down onto a lower platform, so either an exercise step, coffee table or floor. Sorry, the knee tucks were first, and then the 2 mountain climbers. So you can see the floor version is quite tricky, and actually when I'm down here, the drag. So you get a dumbbell, you drag it from one side, put your hand down, make sure your hips are square to the floor, drag the dumbbell to the other side. And if you can't get to the floor, or you think that's too advanced for you, back up to the chair for you for that one, and you're going to do shoulder taps. Okay, or you can use a coffee table if you want to make that a little bit more intense. Okay, where were you? You were at this, weren't you? Okay, let's count you out of that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's warm up the shoulders for all these moves coming up. Okay, punch out the air. Good. Punch it out. That's it. Good. We've a few shoulder exercises in today's class, so we'll get them nice and toasty and warm for it. That's great. reach up. Now, of course, you don't have to have weight plates. You're saying, oh, I can't do the elevated squat. I haven't got weight plates. Sometimes I just do that with books. Make sure the books are not going to move on you. What else works? A small pair of dumbbells works well. Like those little pink ones there would work well with elevated squats. Just something that'll raise you up off the floor a little bit. Okay, let's circle those arms. Warming up those shoulders a little further. Nice big circles if you can. If you can't, just do little circles. And then the other way. That's it. Good work. Whew. Well done. All right, let's get ourselves started. Let's just bring these arms forward and back. This is a lovely ballistic stretch for the chest. This is a nice one to do if you've been working in front of a computer and you're feeling very hunched forward. Get up and do a few of these. It's great. That's it. Push back. Well done. All right. I'm going to get you actually to do your stationary walks to get the calves and lower limbs working there, and I'll show you the first move. Okay, first one I think you're quite familiar with. Right, you can go 1 or 2 dumbbells, it's up to you. Change your weights up and down as you see fit. So we're going to do either a step back bicep curl, okay, or into a little lunge bicep curl, okay, or a full lunge and curling the weights. Okay, now if you want, you can put the weight down, you can use a chair as assistance, all right, whatever you like. We're working for intervals of 10 seconds to rest, 50 to do your work. Right, let's get going. Okay. Right, and you want to start straight away, go ahead. Now we're going to do one leg actually at first, okay, sorry, I might have showed you twice there. One leg. Just stay on one leg because I want to change it up to triceps maybe for the second one, okay? You don't have to, you can stay with bicep curl for both of the legs if you want. But I always like to get the triceps worked, so any opportunity, I'm going to take it. That's it. And again, you don't have to be dropping your knee towards the floor like that. Just do a step back, curl the weight up. That's it, good. Keep your posture upright for me here. Well done. I'm going to change down to lighter weights now to work the other leg, but to get the triceps worked. I'm going to double up on the weights as well. One weight works well here. It's good for the balance. And there you go. That helped out the balance a great deal, just using one weight. Now, we go with these. Okay, so you're going to step back or into a lunge. Get the legs first, and then you can get down deeper if you want to. And kick back. That's it. Down into a lunge if you want to, or just step it back. And get those arms, keep the upper half portion of the arms still, and the lower half is moving. That's it, good. Well done. And push back. Use your breath to push the arms back as the leg falls back behind you or steps back behind you. We've got some knee raises now and some shoulder work coming up next. That's it, good. Well done. And we are there. Okay, now I'm actually going to stick with these because this is quite a challenging shoulder exercise. So knee raise shoulders. Okay, let's drive the weight up. Take your time here. I want you to feel your abdominals working. There's a lot of instability with this exercise. Your body's going to want to fall over. Now we have to fight that. Pull your belly button to your spine. Do a little posterior tilt to lock in the abs. And feel the muscles in around the waistline, that rib cage area, as well as your shoulders and hip flexors working hard here. That's it, good. Reach up to the ceiling, reach up. Go, try not to bend too far to the side, just a slight movement to allow for range of movement, but nothing not overly bending. Good, nearly there now. I know those shoulders are screaming. Come on, you can hang in there with me. Well done. Okay, I'm going to go up a little heavier for 3 back fly and then back to some tricep kickbacks. So 3 and 3. Stick your rear out. 1, 2, 3. Line up the weights. 1, 2, 3. Again, just keeping the upper part of the arm straight there, or still, sorry, for the kickbacks. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now you should be feeling some work going on in the muscles between your shoulder blades. Most definitely, I can feel it there. 1, even body weight, I always feel those muscles working. 1, 2, and 3. Good work. Now here's our elevated goblet squat. So I'm going to go up, because it's goblet and we're working the big muscles in the lower half. That's it. I'm going to sit down and reach. Now I always find this is great for getting squat depth, getting depth into your squat, but if you can't do that, just sit down. Now if you don't want to do this and you feel I have to skip this move, I want you to get your chair and do a box squat. So tap your bum off the chair and just sit down and drive your weight up out of it. Even just do a body weight. Okay, there's something for everybody here. This is just something that works for me. I find that I'm able to get down that little bit deeper. My chest stays upright more with the squat as well. Good. Use your breathing. We've got a one side wood chop coming next. What weight will you use for that? You can go two lighter weights or one heavier weight. While I have it in my hand, I'm going to stick with it. So it's a wood chop. See the way I rotate the foot? Turn on the knee, okay? Abs engaged before you start. Lock them in. Good. And turn. Bend your knees slightly as the weight returns down, comes back down towards the floor. Feel the muscles in around the ribs working. Those obliques. Reach up. Don't let the weights go too far over your head. So you should be able to kind of see them in your vision there above your head. Good. Use your breath to lift weight above your head. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. Good. Other side is next. Good work. Well done. You did it. Good. Well done. Great. Now I've got the other side to do. That brought the heart rate up a little bit. Okay. Get a good stance there, about shoulder distance. And remember to pivot. Pivot on that knee. Don't lean all the way back there. Don't lean back too far, particularly as the weight comes above your head. Let's feel a little bit of twisting going on there in your trunk. Good. Reach up. Well done. Now we have a bicep curl and a shoulder press coming next. So nice hybrid move for the upper half. Let's finish this one out first because we are doing so well. Good. About 10 seconds left. Can you do that? You can. Come on, let's feel those abs. Good. Reach up. Well done. Take that break. Your shoulders will be feeling it. Okay, bicep curl, shoulder press. Right, so tuck those elbows into your waist pockets. Curl, rotate, shoulder press. Good. Curl, rotate into shoulder press. Well done. Shoulder press. Good. And curl up to your shoulders, tucking in the elbows, straight up over your head. Nice straight arms. That's it. Curl. Well done. Keep going. Now we have the plank drag coming next. Dumbbell plank drag or plank dumbbell drag. Remember, go to a coffee table. Chair, coffee table to modify with shoulder taps. Or you're actually going to go down to the floor and either you're going to use a weight or you're going to go body weight. Good. Reach up above your head. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go with these. This one here. Okay, so down into plank or else go to the chair. Like I say, make sure you're clearing the weight out of your hands. Good stance here with your feet. Good wide stance for a good stable base. Drag it, and you're going to really feel your abs switching on here instantly. Make sure your hips are not stuck up in the ceiling like this, or you're not dipping your hips towards the floor. Good. And you can pick it up and lift it if you're worried about marking floors. You don't have to actually drag it. If you're on a mat, a carpet, you'll be fine. Over we go. And over. Take your time. A few reps is fine, particularly if you haven't done it before. Over we go. And over. And you made it through that one. Okay, be careful coming up with your weight. Stiff leg deadlift. Okay. Whoops. One of my favorite exercises to do for the lower half. Abs engaged. Feet are about shoulder distance. You don't have to bring the weight all the way to the floor. Stick that bottom out behind you. There you go. Come on up. When you come up, make sure that there's some engagement between your shoulder blades there. You can feel the traps and rhomboids coming together. A little bit of retraction. And up. Good. Now next move, we have a single side shoulder press. That's a tongue twister. Then the other side, and then both sides working together. Now, because my upper half has had a rest pretty much here, I'm going to stay with these heavier weights, and that's the way you should be thinking too. One more maybe. Well done. Oh, we've got another one in. Okay. Now, single side. So put both weights up on your shoulders. 1, 2, and then 2 together. Okay? Abs engaged. Don't lean back. And together. Well done. Good. Drive the weight up now. Nice long arm by that earlobe for me. Okay, I don't want to see any of this. Okay, particularly if your weights are heavy. You're just asking for elbow trouble. That's it. Drive up. Use your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in to get ready. Breathe out for the two of them, okay? So get the breathing in, because once the exercise gets hard and you've still got 10 seconds to go, you're going to really appreciate that breath helping you to drive that weight up to the ceiling. Good. Now I've got some back rows coming next. Drop down for that one. Okay, we'll finish it there because we need that little rest. Now, back rows. So we are going to lift the weight up, row back, just come back to the starting position. Up, row, starting position. Now again, you might be able to do this with a little bit of heavier weight. Just depends on how fatigued your upper back muscles are now at this stage. Lift, row back, and come back to the start. Up, row, back to the start. And these, even with light weights, these are lovely exercises to train your back muscles. And I actually love training the back muscles with light weights. That's it, back and down, and doing several different moves to keep the back muscles healthy. Now we have a squat and knee raise coming next. Again, it's a lower body exercise. So I think I'll go back up to 3K. All right, so lower body. Now, unfortunately, I can't use the plates now because of the knee raise. Up. Opposite leg. Good. So squat, knee, squat, knee. Now, it's a great tummy exercise if you switch them on. So switch on your abs. You may as well. You're here to put in the time in. That's it. Sit your hips down. Now you should really feel some contraction going on between your ribs and your knee driving up. Good. Tuck in the elbows and up. Good. It's a great full body exercise. Get your heart rate up for you as well. A little bit of aerobics coming in. Aerobic exercise. Heart and lungs. Good. Keep your chest upright for me. That's it. And there you go. Well done. Now back to shoulders. So you might want to go down again in case they're still fatigued. We're going to actually, I would suggest a lighter weight. We're going to hold this one up in the air. Drive one side up. Okay. So I'm holding my right hand up in the air, driving up with my left. Good. Now what will be hard here, what you could do here is go a bit heavier on the side that's in motion. You could try that for another, next time we'll do that. But the one that's been held over your head, I wouldn't go too heavy because you're only going to start leaning backwards, okay? Again, make sure your abs are locked in place. You should feel tension in around your belly button. That's it, good. Drive that weight up. We have the other side to do next. Don't forget what hand is suspended in the air. I don't think you will though. Well done. Push and rest. Okay, now rest those arms by your legs. Ooh, that was a burn. Okay, now we're going to hold the other one up in the air. Good. Okay, so left for me and then right driving up. Good, keep going, come on. Don't let the arm flare out to the side. Good, drive the weight up. That's it, use your breath in, breathe out. Now I can see my arm starting to bend. It's fatiguing already, even with a light weight. So I've got to focus on that. This is where a mirror comes in handy, gives you great feedback. That's it, come on, keep going. You can do it, I know you can. Push through, this is tough. Good, use your breathing. That's it. Now we have the knee tucks coming next. What have you got in your head? Are you going to go to a floor, a coffee table, or are you going to stay up on the chair? Okay, well done. I don't know what to do now. My shoulders are seriously fatigued. Okay, I'll commit to the floor. All right, let's go. All right, tuck for 2. And you can do half and half. There's no harm if you want to just do 20 seconds here and make your way up to something higher. That's fine too. Good. This will certainly stretch out those hips. Make sure now you're not dipping your hips to the floor. That's it. Drive. Drive. 1 and 2. Now if you're feeling very fatigued and your form is getting sloppy for the last few minutes, seconds I should say, come up onto something higher. 1 and 2. Good. 1 and 2. Good. You're still working hard. We've got some shoulders coming next. Oh my goodness, we are killing the shoulders here. Well done. All right, let's rest out those arms. Stretch out the chest. Got some front raises. Lateral raises coming next. Okay, let's go for that. Abs engaged. Lateral or front. It doesn't matter which you start with. That's it, good. Up to the front. Now really contract and contract at the front there. You should feel tension again in the abdominal region. Good. Reach up. Well done. You're looking great. Building strong shoulders. The side here, side deltoids, and the front of your shoulder here. We're fitting a lot into a small amount of time, and that's great if you've only got 20 minutes or 25 minutes to exercise, because I hope you are including your warm-ups. You can get a lot in that time. Now we're going to squat and kick out in front. Okay, again, I would love to use the little plates, but there's a bit of a kicking action going here. Squat and kick. Kick. Now you don't have to kick too high, and in fact, if it's making you lean back, kick down lower. Kick it out. Sit your hips back, keep your back straight. Tailbone down to the floor. Kick out, that's it. Kick. Good. Sit down. Kick. Well done. 2 moves left after this. Next we're going to do pendulum with an upright row. So we're doing a lot here today for the glute maximus. So we're going to hit the minimus and the medius, which is an extension of the glutes out to the hip area. Good. Notoriously weak on a lot of people because we just don't really do side lifting exercises. Everybody just wants to squat and lunge to develop their legs. Okay, right, pendulum you're very familiar with on this channel. Okay, and then we're going to do an upright row. Have the shoulders recovered yet? I'm still feeling mine. Okay, lift and lift. Now, don't want you to lean to the side. Okay, you're switching off your tummy muscles doing that. So engage your core. Let's get those uprights going. Nearly forgetting about them. Good. Lift. I get mesmerized working out sometimes. Good. Lift up. If you keep a slight gap between the dumbbells, I think it's far less stressful on that little, that sometimes people get impingements there around that collarbone area. So I think it's fine. If you leave that little gap between the shoulder blades, so go a little bit wide here. You can kind of avoid that issue. Just there now. Moving on to dumbbell swing now. I put that one in last. Go with a heavier weight with that one if you can. Because this is a wonderful hip extension exercise and you will get away with a lot of weight. It's not an upper body exercise. Take the arms out of it. They're just along for the ride. So you send your hips back. As you bring them forward, squeeze your bum cheeks. Don't lean back. Try not to curl the arms either. That's a big mistake. Good. That's it. You can see the legs are quite stiff, not going down into any squat. Slight bend in the knee, pressing the weight into the heels. This is your last move. Don't give up. Come on, stay with me. Good. Well done. You should really feel some stretching going on in the hamstrings and working those glutes as well. It's a great abdominal exercise too. There's so many benefits to the swing. Gets that heart rate up too. And there you go, you made it. Well done to you. Excellent work. Okay. Oh. All right, let's bring the heart rate down. Very important that we spend a little bit of time. We've elevated the heart rate, particularly the last exercise. Now it's important that we bring it back down. Okay, big deep breaths. Breathe it out. So again, breathe it in and let all that air out. Just taking a moment. One more. Now the fitter you are, the quicker that heart rate's going to come down, and that's amazing. That's an amazing achievement. Right, let's do a little hamstring stretch. We've got a few hamstring exercises creep in there today. So then just stretching out the back of the leg here. Just press your heel gently into the floor and lift your toes up. And you'll feel the stretch building and getting a little bit more intense in the back of your thigh. Okay, now what we're looking for is tension. We're not looking for pain, okay, where you're literally gritting your teeth and wishing it was all over. Let tension build up and it should wear off. If it wears off, you know that you're doing your stretching correctly. And when it does, you can press your heel into the floor a little bit more and increase your stretch. You need to be holding your stretches for about 30 seconds in order for that to happen, okay? All right, so that's why it's good to spend a bit of time on your stretching, because you're not stretching properly if you don't. So I'm going to link up my full cool downs for you now in the description box underneath this video. Okay, so you'll find full stretch routines there for you and mobility routines. Again, just pressing the weight or the heel into the floor as you feel the tension wear off. The more you do these stretches, the quicker that tension wears away as your body remembers. Good. Keep your chest upright. That's it. Keep your back straight. Well done. I'll do one more quick stretch and then I'll let you head over to one of the cool downs. It's best to do it while you've got a little bit of sweat flowing on the skin too. Now this is one stretch I love to do in the warm-up, but I usually just quickly alternate it from each side to keep the heart rate up. But here I'm going to just hold it. That's it, abs engaged. And the same principles apply. Once the tension wears off, see if you can bend a little deeper. Good. Use your breathing, don't hold your breath here. Well done. Come back to the center, make sure your abs are still engaged. In case you've lost it, take a moment there. Good. Don't lean back or lean too far forward. Stay pretty much in the center. Nice big C shape over your head with your arm. Tension wears off. What do we do? Yes, we stretch a bit further, don't we? That's it. Good. Increasing our flexibility every time we work out. Always progressing. That's That's it, good, keep your neck relaxed, and well done. Okay, so don't forget, go straight to your cool down now before your sweat dries up on your skin, because it's good. Once you're oily, it's the best time, but I know we're all caught for time, and if you are, just spend some time cooling down sometime in the week. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Big thumbs up to you, double thumbs up, you did an absolutely wonderful job, and I will see you in the next one. See you soon.